Alright, what's going on everybody? Super Saiyan Paul here, back at again with some more Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the newest chapter, Chapter 62, named The Edge of Defeat. So make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon to stay up to date with everything Dragon Ball Super related. We're going to be diving right into this manga chapter, and I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on this. But remember, this is a brief summary. You guys can read it down below if you guys want to yourselves. I can't show every slide because that would be copyright infringement, and I don't want to do that. And I do want you guys to support the manga. So anyway, jumping right into this, what we're gonna see is, and the overall summary of this is from the leaked spoilers that I had reviewed earlier on this channel with Vegeta trying to attack Moro. So things that they established here is that Moro and 7-3 have fused. He has the ability to copy other people's abilities. He cannot be dissolved within 30 minutes. Fusions have also been rendered useless against him. So Gogeta for now is out of the picture. Vegito is out of the picture. And right now it looks like there's no hope whatsoever, because what happens here is that Moro tears apart everybody. He starts with Vegeta, uses his iconic Big Bang attack, takes him out of the game. Then we have a moment where Goku, Gohan, and Piccolo all tag team up to try and take down Moro, and we end up getting a really cool sequence where Piccolo grabs his feet, Gohan kind of galactic donuts Moro, and then Goku comes in with a warp Kamehameha, ends up blowing off Moro's arm, which quickly just ends up getting regenerated as he swipes through Goku's chest, and we realize that he has Piccolo's abilities. And then once we realize he has Piccolo's abilities, he continues to go on a tear. He takes out Android 17 and 18. He did it with all sorts of fashion and style too, like doing kind of gun trigger type of movement behind his head and everything, defeating those two. And while all of this is happening, Dende is going from Kami's lookout down to where they're battling. And what happens is, when he's getting near to the area, he ends up telepathically telling Piccolo, hey, I'm almost there, I'm gonna heal everybody up. Moro's ear twitches, and then Piccolo realizes, hey, he's reading our minds, he can read our telepathy. So Moro creates a barrier so that way no one can intervene. And while the barrier's out there, Krillin was also on the way with Senzu Bean, so he's blocked out, Dende's blocked out, all of these guys are trapped within this bubble. And then you realize that Piccolo says, hey, it's just me and you, Jocko, so I'm gonna have to just blow myself up. He's about to do a final explosion to take care of Moro, because that seems like it's the last hope here in this barrier. So everyone's down, he's about to do this, and then all of a sudden, Special Beam Cannon goes flying right through him. So Moro once again takes his own attack and uses it against him, and all hope is lost basically, because everyone within this bubble has been defeated except for Jocko. So at the very end, Jocko squares up, he points his gun at him, and when he points his gun at Moro, he decides to shoot, and when he shoots, it actually does something to Moro. It actually impacts him where he has to guard. And what we realize is that the person standing behind Jocko that pulled up their gun and shot was Merus. So he shot him, and then Moro immediately says, you imbued that shot with your own energy. And then he eventually says, you aren't really Galactic Patrol, are you? So Moro can immediately tell that this guy is no Galactic Patrol, really, and you see a smirk on Merus' face. So that's basically everything that happened in this chapter in a nutshell, in a quick and summarized version of it. Basically, overviewing this, everything once again, he fused with 7-3, Moro fused with 7-3, he shows off the ability of his powers by taking out Vegeta, and then he takes out Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, then he takes out the androids, and then reinforcements are coming in, but there's a bubble around all of them because Moro made it, and Piccolo and Dende are left stranded outside, while it goes down to the wire here where Jocko tries to square up, and then Merus jumps in and intervenes at the very end of it all. So that's everything that happened here in a nutshell. We learned that fusion isn't really going to be viable because of this form of Moro, that this form isn't going away, and that he's retained all the powers that 7-3 absorbed. So he's extremely powerful right now, probably one of the strongest foes we've ever seen in Dragon Ball. Yet again, they've topped everything, and like I said before, it does seem like they've recycled a bunch of content and threw it all into one character here, and I don't really necessarily mind it, because it's kind of cool to see moments where he pulls out the Big Bang attack against Vegeta. It's cool seeing the Special Beam Cannon being shot through Piccolo. I think I really like some of these things. The only thing I still don't like is this new design for Moro. Like I said before, I still am not down with it. Yes, his eyes look kind of cool, but I preferred the old devilish looking one, the devilish goat looking one, where this one looks like it is literally Piccolo with some horns attached to his head, or even hit. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this. like I said, this is like a fusion of every type of villain, and if I was to rate this chapter, I would probably, hopefully, when this is animated, give this a 9, because I could see the fight in my head, and seeing this happen, it's kind of ironic that they end up in a bubble, and it's kind of correlating with what we're doing in real life here with certain areas being bubbled off, so I feel like that's pretty cool. Aside from that, yeah, I would give this a 9 out of 10 just because of the sheer violence you see in it. Him ripping through Goku's chest and then pulling out all of these attacks is going to be a very, very good treat for us to watch when it's finally animated, because all of the moves here are just really, really iconic. I mean, even Galactic Donuts somehow made it its way in here with Gohan. I don't know how that happened, but they all showed off a bunch of their moves, and it was just one big clash within this bubble, and then we finally get to see Merus jump in. So it was a big showcase of what Moro can do in this fused state. And what it's going to tell us here is that now they've only got a limited amount of options on the drawing board as long as he's in this state, because they've knocked fusion out of the equation here. So what we have here is Merus, maybe Beerus, and the farthest end of the spectrum is anybody from the outside intervening in this fight and taking him on and killing him. Like, I'm talking like Broly out there. I'm talking like anyone from another universe like Jiren. That would be very, very weird, but the interesting part about this is that the reason why he also bubbled them all off is because he doesn't want any of them to die. We had speculated that maybe he might have killed Vegeta by accident with that Big Bang attack, but it's not really the case. He has kept every single one of them at borderline death because he wants to absorb their powers. They're all a snack. The only one that he contemplated actually killing was, in fact, Jocko, because of how weak he was. So everyone trapped within this bubble is about to become his meal, and imagine if he actually ended up absorbing everybody. I highly doubt that. He may get 1 or 2 people at most if they really want to push it, but I don't think he's going to get everyone, because I mean, Goku and Vegeta, this is Goku and Vegeta show. It would be interesting to see if he got one of them, but like I said, what do you guys think is going to happen when this all unfolds? Is he going to actually absorb anybody? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is really, really interesting, and like I said, I would give this arc a 9, so I want you guys to go check it out. Make sure you guys go read it and support the manga, because it's absolutely, absolutely amazing, and I hope they continue forward. Now, what can they do beyond this to improve upon this arc? So like I've said before, guys, in my previous videos, I said I'm not a fan of this form, and I've even said in this video, can they give him another transformation state? Can they give him one more later on? Because where they're at right now, like I've said, is probably the middle of the arc. It would make no sense whatsoever for Moro to disappear within the next few chapters with how powerful he is, especially demonstrating it within this bubble and showing everyone that he is the kingpin of this realm right now, because he's destroyed everyone. They've had zero chance. They haven't even phased him and haven't even landed like a proper damaging hit besides them ripping off his arm. I mean, he showed it was like literally nothing to him. It was basically the intro stages of Majin Buu being introduced. Remember when Gohan, the Supreme Kai, and even Deborah were all getting slaughtered? Even Vegeta against Fat Buu? Well, that was kind of the vibe here, where it seems as though things are just warming up to this new form, and I'm hoping there's one more where it kind of corrects the aesthetics of it at the very least. They can buff his power or whatever, but just fix the aesthetics for me at least. And where they can go with this is, hopefully they do end up making this play out. I don't want to see Merus just show up with a red button and take them all out of danger's way or harm's way, because it makes no sense for them to do that and kind of repeat what they did with the Goku Black arc, like I've said before, guys. And you guys noticed this too, like they didn't know how to end that one. Like I said, they pushed the red button and all of a sudden it was all over. So I hope they didn't write themselves into a hole. Outside of this bubble, Dende is waiting to heal them. Krillin's got a bag full of senzu beans. Goku and everybody are down on the ground, and now Merus might take down the barrier. I'm hoping at the very least, so this way it's not going to be considered as him intervening with him just taking out the barrier. If anything, hopefully we get to see what happens on August 20th, guys, so make sure you guys look out for that when the next manga panel chapter drops. But just make sure that you guys keep subscribed to the channel, because they may have some leaked panels that come out weeks in advance here. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that bell icon, smash that like button to support the channel, and always have a nice day, guys. And remember, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about what you guys think may be coming next. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys may think happens. Like I said, the worst case scenario is Merus saving the day and pushing the red button. And also, anticlimactically would be Beerus. I mean, at this point, Moro has to rival Beerus in some way, shape, or form. You cannot tell me that they're going to pull another power ass pull for Beerus. at this point in the time. So I would hate to see if one of them showed up and took him out. If anything, hype him up more by making him beat one of them down, and then having Goku, Vegeta, and the squad power up and find some new way to take him out. Or if anything, far end of the spectrum here, we get Broly and some of the other universe fighters to show up to the scene, because if this is the middle, we have time to introduce characters and help them grow and build their personalities for the final climactic battle. So I can't wait till this is animated, and I'm super hyped for Dragon Ball yet again. Anyway guys, I'll be seeing you guys next time, alright? Take care. Peace.